Welcome back to Only Talk Sports. So we talk sports every single day, or at least we try to. I'm your host, Jeffrey, and subscribe to the channel if you like sports content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Now, in college football, week 7 was insane. There were a lot of big upsets, big results. Let's go through all these games and let's break down the biggest results of the week. Now on Wednesday night, Louisiana Lafayette beat Marshall 23-13. That was a good win there. Obviously, Marshall beat Notre Dame, so that was a good win for Louisiana Lafayette. Then on Thursday, West Virginia beat Baylor 43-40. That was a really good win for West Virginia because West Virginia really needed a win. Baylor is a really good team, and West Virginia got it done at home. UCF beat Temple 70-30. Great win for Gus Malzahn. UCF is rolling the farther along they get in the season, and Temple is really struggling. And on Friday night, SMU beat Navy 40-34. SMU was winning by a lot more, but then Navy made it interesting at the end. But SMU back to 500. That was a good result for them. And then Texas San Antonio beat Florida International 30-10. That was a good win there. And then on Saturday, here's where the biggest results happen, and usually they do because most of the games are played. Georgia beat Vanderbilt 55-0. That's not surprising there. Georgia looks back to their ways of playing at an elite level, and Vanderbilt had no chance. Tennessee beat Alabama 52-49. And this was a big result because Alabama has been escaping by teams. Texas A&M, they almost lost both of those games. But Tennessee finally upset Alabama, and what a big game for Tennessee. They got their first win over Alabama since 2007. It was a huge result for the Volunteers. They played fantastic. This game could have gone either way, but Alabama just made too many mistakes, and Tennessee took advantage of it at home. But what a game, what a field storm. Fantastic game to watch. Clemson 34, Florida State 28. Clemson was up by a lot more in this game, but then Florida State made it interesting at the end. But Clemson still hung on and won at Florida State, so it was a good one there. Michigan beat Penn State 41-17. This game really was never close. Penn State tried, but they just could not get it done in the big house, and Michigan played fantastic in this game. Utah beat USC 43-42. Obviously, Utah is a team that a lot of people kind of started to fall off on since they lost to Florida and they lost to UCLA, but they bounced back and beat USC in a thriller. This was a fantastic game, and it really hurts USC's chances of making the playoff, but still, it was a really great game, and it was a great win for Utah. TCU 43, Oklahoma State 40, another fantastic game. TCU held on at home over Oklahoma State. Both these teams are fantastic, but TCU got the win. This was a fantastic win for the Horned Frogs, and maybe if they can run the table, they can make the playoff. Ole Miss 48, Auburn 34. Good win for Lane Kiffin. Auburn is really struggling, and Ole Miss took care of business. Syracuse 24, NC State 9. Very good win for Syracuse. They are still undefeated. Now, on the caveat to that, NC State, Devin Leary was out, and he's out for the season, so that helped Syracuse in this game. It's still a really great win for Syracuse, and they're playing really good football, and they're still undefeated. Kentucky 27, Mississippi State 17. Will Levis returned in this game for Kentucky, and they got a big win over Mississippi State. Very good game for Kentucky, and Kentucky is moving back up in the top 25 for they've been dropping. Oklahoma 52, Kansas 42. This is a great game for Oklahoma. Again, another quarterback return. Dylan Gabriel, he was out, but again, he returned for Oklahoma, and they beat Kansas 52-42 in an old-fashioned shootout that looks a lot more like what Oklahoma usually does versus what they were the last few weeks where they couldn't put up points. Texas 24, Iowa State 21. Texas struggled in this game, but Quinn Ewers got the win. For Texas, Iowa State tried, but they could not get it done. Texas held on. Illinois 26, Minnesota 14. Illinois is on a rampage. They've won every game since losing the opening game at Indiana. They've been playing fantastic, and Illinois is moving up in the top 25. Georgia Southern 45. James Madison 38. James Madison is not going to drop out of the top 25. Their undefeated season is over, but a good win for Georgia Southern. And then into the unranked games, Army 42, Colgate 17, good win for Army. Central Michigan 28, Akron 21, good win there. Bowling Green 17, and Miami, Ohio 13, was a good win there. Old Dominion 49, Coastal Carolina 21. Coastal Carolina loses, they're not undefeated anymore, and great win for Old Dominion, who's already beaten Virginia Tech this season. Miami 20, Virginia Tech 14, very good win for Miami. Miami's needed a win. Virginia Tech has been struggling. They went on the road and got it done. Buffalo 34, Massachusetts 7, good one there. Colorado 20, California 13 in overtime. Colorado is no longer undefeated in the wrong way. They have finally won a game. They were 0-5, and now they finally won. They beat California. Very shocking to see them get it done, but with Carl Durrell gone, maybe they have a little bit of new life. Ball State 25, UConn 21, good win there. Arkansas 52, BYU 35, great win for Arkansas. Arkansas was 3-3 and struggling, but they went on the road and won at BYU handily. Very good win for Sam Pittman. Liberty 21, Gardner-Webb 20, good win for Liberty. Maryland 38, Indiana 33. This was a good game, unfortunately, for Maryland. Talia Tagovailoa is out. He got hurt in the game on an unfortunate play. That was an accident, but he's out. And the backup quarterback, Billy Edwards Jr., he got the win. Indiana tried, but they made too many mistakes in the game, and Maryland got the win on the road. Northern Illinois 39, Eastern Michigan 10. Toledo 52, Kent State 31. Ohio 33, Western Michigan 14. Troy 17, Texas State 14. UAB 34, Charlotte 20. Western Kentucky 35, Middle Tennessee State 17. Good win for all those teams. Michigan State 34, Wisconsin 28 in double overtime. Wisconsin looked like under Jim Leonard now that they were playing a lot better, winning at Northwestern, but they could not win at Michigan State. Michigan State finally got their first Big Ten win. Good win for Michigan State. Tulane 45, South Florida 31. Tulane still on a roll. North Texas 47, Louisiana Tech 27. Washington 49, Arizona 39. Another shootout. Washington scored more points than Arizona. Simple as that. Neither team's defense played well, but Washington with Michael Penix put up more points than Arizona. Good win for them. Florida Atlantic 17, Rice 14. LSU 45, Florida 35. Good win for Brian Kelly. LSU's been kind of up and down, but going on the road at the Swamp is tough. Very good win for LSU. And Florida's still kind of struggling after a hot start beating Utah. Utah State 17, Colorado State 13. South Alabama 41, UL Monroe 34. Southern Miss 20, Arkansas State 19. Stanford 16, Notre Dame 14. Surprising result here. Like Notre Dame has started to figure things out, and Notre Dame was playing better. But unfortunately for Notre Dame, they could not get the win here in Stanford. Good win for David Shaw. He really needed the win to get himself maybe not off the hot seat completely, but to cool his seat down a little bit. Purdue 43, Nebraska 37. Another shootout, good win for Purdue. Nebraska is now back under 500, and Purdue is 5-2, good win for them. ECU 47, Memphis 45 in 4 overtimes. This was one of those under the radar games that no one probably got to see unless they flipped the channels. But this was a fantastic game. Memphis played well, ECU played well. Both teams' defense really couldn't stop the other, but ECU got the win in 4 overtimes. What a great game. Good win for ECU. New Mexico State 21, New Mexico 9. UNC 38, Duke 35. Good win for Carolina. Duke has been playing a lot better this season, and Carolina went on the road and got the win over the rivals. More in basketball, usually the rivals, but it is a football rivalry too, and it was a great game, and hopefully Carolina-Duke rivalry in the future will be a lot better now that hopefully both these programs are better, and it was a good win for Carolina. Oregon State 24, Washington State 10. Good win for Oregon State. Washington State's kind of falling back down to earth. They're not playing as well as they were earlier in the season. Good win for Oregon State. Air Force 42, UNLV 7. Good win there. Fresno State 17, San Jose State 10. And Hawaii 31, Nevada 16. So those are all the results in Week 7 in college football. Comment down below what you thought were the biggest result, the biggest upsets. Obviously, probably Alabama was the biggest one, but there were a lot of other great games and a lot of other great results. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you like sports content. Like this video down below, and I will see you next time.